On the afternoon of December 19, 2024, in San Francisco, California, a black SUV sped through the intersection of Kearny and Post, crashing into multiple vehicles before fleeing the scene. The driver was identified as 50-year-old Peter Francis Hodge Jr., an armed security guard working just a few blocks away at Christian Dior on Grant Avenue.
Are you at?
At the Chipotle.
Okay, you happened in front of the Chipotle, you said?
No, they were walking, they drove through the sidewalk and hit me and my friend.
When officers approached, Hodge appeared uncooperative and made several erratic movements.
Hey, Peter, don't move. Hit him.
Get up. Put your hands up. Get up. Red light.
Wait.
We're going to use force against you. Just put your hands up. Put your hands on your head. Stop walking this way.
Officers drew their weapons and surrounded the area, but instead of complying, Hodge reached toward his waistband. What happened next was something no one wanted to see.
Hit him.
Hit him.
Hit him.
Red light.
Hit him.
Red light.
Put your hands up.
Hit him.
Hit him.
Red light.
Red light. Signal.
Red light.
A firearm was recovered at the scene. Hodge did not survive and was pronounced dead at the location.
Cut up his clothing now.
Bowie, Maryland. On the morning of September 12, 2024 at 8 a.m., Bowie Police Sergeant Robert Warrington stopped his vehicle to assist someone he believed was stranded on Collington Road. But he had no idea that a seemingly routine interaction was about to spiral into a full-blown nightmare.
210 76th Avenue.
Go ahead.
Film 197 southbound on the 50 bridge.
The man appeared non-threatening, but as he bent down to retrieve a hat blown away by the wind, Sergeant Warrington suddenly opened fire.
Are you here to help her?
Nah, she taking me in the hospital.
Come here. You got a gun.
What I do?
You got a gun.
I don't have a gun.
No! What did you do?
210. Saw me another unit.
The shooting quickly made headlines. The victim survived. Warrington's career didn't. He was indicted on multiple charges, including second-degree attempted murder. If that bullet had hit someone, would we still call it a mistake? In the early morning hours of December 11, 2024, in Bay City, Michigan, police approached 23-year-old Ashawn Langston, who was wanted for violating the terms of his release. What happened next was nothing short of shocking.
Okay? I'm the one that's there. I haven't been there. What do you mean?
I'll explain everything to you once you step out.
You told him he's got the bond conditions, right?
Yes. What's up?
You told him the new bond conditions?
I'm trying to explain it to him right now. Make that make sense. You cannot, bro. Let my cousin out the car.
I know you're trying to help, but yelling isn't
Bro,
going to help, okay?
Eshan, as a man, bro, you gonna have to deal with this, bro.
Can you do me a favor and step in there and let me
He's not even in a car seat, Eshawn. What are you doing?
We have probable cause to believe you violated your bond. You are under arrest for a bond violation, okay? You are under arrest.
When told he was under arrest, Langston lashed out, arguing, denying the charges.
Listen, you know how it works. If you refuse, you're gonna get a
You have to kill me because I ain't break the law.
You're getting a resisting
Y'all
charge.
gonna have to kill me.
Okay?
And then things escalated. He began using his one-year-old child as a human shield to block officers from getting close.
Scott, can you get your car behind him and block him in any way? You guys, all you guys need to go inside right now. Okay? Ishan,
I've been around her.
you are putting your child in this position.
Been around her,
Okay?
bro.
This is on you. This is on you.
With no other option, officers broke the car window to gain entry.
All right, hit it. Hit the window. Hit the window. Taser!
Taser, taser.
Pop this one too. Pop this window. Shut your eyes.
Langston tried to speed away but was quickly stopped. Cornered, he pulled out a knife and stabbed 2 officers. A taser was deployed to subdue him.
Oh, y'all got my gun. Bitch.
The 2 officers sustained minor injuries and were later released from the hospital. The child was unharmed. Langston is now in custody at the Bay County Jail, facing multiple felony charges, including assaulting officers and child abuse. But what's even harder to believe? Some of his relatives, after watching him stab 2 officers and endanger his child, suddenly jumped in to defend him. Looks like he wasn't the only one who lost control that day. A 19-year-old teenager, behind the wheel of a stolen vehicle, tried to outrun police, speeding like mad through the heart of Houston on the morning of November 11, 2023. After the car was disabled following a series of high-impact crashes, Officer Gibson approached, only to be met with sudden gunfire from the suspect. The bullet struck Gibson's leg.
Okay, so what I know right now is that you attacked somebody at the boat ramp.
We didn't attack nobody.
No, it wasn't. It was the people we were with, but it wasn't us. That's why we left.
So why does he have scratches all over him?
Better get talking. Where's your
Because I hunt. I mean, I work. This ain't from
It's
today.
raining.
Okay.
A fellow officer and a brave civilian dragged him to safety under fire, but it didn't end there. The armed suspect tried to hijack another vehicle, ignoring repeated commands to drop the weapon. He reloaded and turned to face.
Back up!
Hey, no.
Back up! Hey! Shut the Sir.
He's a little punk.
Hey.
Stop. No, you ain't no kid when you go up to a man. You ain't no kid no more. You ain't no kid no more.
Get in the car. I don't need to bail your ass out of jail, Sam.
I'm not gonna do nothing to him.
All right. Please. Let me do my investigation. We'll figure it out. Okay.
I got
All right.
I got better
Thank
get
you.
here because if I find out what boat ramp they're going to, I will go to that boat
Let
ramp.
me do my investigation, please. Please. I don't want to take you to jail. Come on, man. I need one witness to see if they can identify.
All
right.
3 of them. We're sitting there watching.
All right, you 3, come with me. Hey.
Okay.
Look, dude.
my son.
Look, I understand. Look,
This is my son.
Okay, I'm here to protect him. I'm here to protect him, all right? I got him. Please. Okay, 3 boys. Did any of them put their hands on him?
Yes, ma'am.
Which one?
I think both of them. I know he was trying to fight. He was trying to fight.
I never touched that.
What did you see him do?
Can we get
So the
everyone?
one with the mullet was hitting him.
She's talking.
The armed officers. Gunshots erupted. The suspect collapsed in a pool of blood after taking multiple rounds. Officers approached, detained him, and attempted life-saving aid.
Before we do anything, can we get everyone here? Because it's not fair that it's all them versus us.
Okay, so if you know the guys that got in the fight, I would be more than happy to speak to every single one of them.
Okay.
Because we'd like to know why they decided to do it.
All right, I'll pat you down before I put you in my car, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You sure you didn't get those scratches on your back? from
I
fighting?
never touched him. I swear on my life. I never touched that kid.
How old are you,
No,
Bubba?
I'm 16 now.
16? Okay.
I mean, I stopped before he hit it. I grabbed it and made sure he didn't hit me. But he tried hitting me.
But he didn't actually get it on you?
No, sir.
But either way, I mean, he tried.
But he tried hitting me.
Okay.
You want to talk to me under this tree real quick? Hey, look.
Yeah, he's...
Okay, let's just all be cool.
Yeah.
We're not going to do all that. You're not going to run up here. We're not playing these games, okay?
I'm not playing no games.
I'm not saying you are, bro. I'm saying I've already been dealing with everybody over here, but you're not going to talk over me. You're going to tell me what happened, and we're going to move on.
Yeah.
Y'all are too old to be doing this childish action.
Yes, sir.
So let's just get this figured out. So you were there.
Yes, sir. I was standing right there.
Okay, so tell me what happened from the top.
I was standing exactly right there. Happened right in front of me.
He don't touch nobody. He didn't touch anybody, but I was there to grab people off of
Okay.
the boy.
So it has nothing to do with
what happened?
Hold on. I know exactly.
I don't even know who hit him first, but
I know I seen more than 5 boats. I seen.
Hey, Juju, no, come up here. No, you're not talking to anybody.
Come here. No.
Listen, you're staying. I don't care. You're staying up.
I have nothing to do with it.
I don't care. I'm telling you, you're gonna stay up here.
But I have nothing to do with it.
Okay, you can either stay here. You're gonna go in handcuffs. You're gonna go in handcuffs.
All right, bro. All right, hey, chill.
Okay, you chill, bro. I'm not. I already told y'all this. When y'all go up there. Go.
That's my brother.
I don't care. If you come up here, you're gonna be placed under arrest. Because I'm telling you,
I can't talk to my...
do you want to go? You want to go to jail? Go. Go back over there. Go. Hey, go over there.
I wasn't part of it. I wasn't part of it.
Put his hands back. Get the back.
hey, everything's fine. I promise.
Watch out, bro. Why are you playing me tough, bro? That's so bro. Get that foot, man. Watch out, bro.
Dude. Just stop. Bro, you want to go to jail too? No. Bro, okay, just stop. Are you cool?
Yes.
Okay, I'm leaving you in handcuffs until we're done talking. Okay.
They trying to blame it on me.
No one over there blamed you. When y'all pulled
They're
up,
trying to blame it on my boat.
but what is that? No one blamed any of y'all for
They called my
beating anybody
parents
up.
and everything, and they're like, oh, those boys was with you, this and that. And I was like, Dad, none of those boys was with us.
Come here. They need to go back.
They need to go back.
Y'all need to go
Just
back.
go.
Like I just told you.
You swear you told me I could...
No, I didn't tell you could stand there.
Hey, we're leaving.
That's great. Go.
His dad called us saying, you guys snatched his chain, you guys beat him up. I was like, that stuff had nothing to do with any of us. And I was like, you guys are trying to blame it on all of our boat. I was like, we went on the river.
Load the boat up, so it's not sitting in the water the whole time?
But no, just wait, bro. I'm not going to tell you again. Just go over there and wait.
Oh my God, what is your problem, bro?
Bro, you're about to go to jail. That's gonna be your problem.
For trying to.
Yes. I'm over here trying to conduct an investigation. Everybody's
But
interrupting.
he's just trying to load his.
I don't give a
Yeah, right.
I don't care. I don't care. The way I feel right now is I just take everybody. I don't care at this point. I really don't.
Because for what, though? I mean,
Okay, hey, I'm done talking. I'm done talking.
all right, can I talk to you? Because
No, I don't want to talk to you. You weren't even there, right?
but I know what happened.
I could care less. Okay? So actually, you know what? I want you to just sit there and stop talking. Okay. So can you please finish what you were saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was just saying.
I'm going. My boat, bro.
No.
What is? Hey, come on. Bro, what the? Are you serious?
No.
What the?
But it was too late. He was pronounced dead at the hospital. Officer Gibson survived without firing a single shot. Did the police act appropriately?
It's rigged. But okay. Hey! 16
Are you serious? What is your problem? Get the back!
Back up. Sit on the ground. I'm getting it. Sit on the ground and you're going to cuss.
Or was this the inevitable end of a standoff that never had a chance for negotiation?
From the beginning, when you walked up, did I not tell you?
Greenland, Arkansas, October 24, 2024. State troopers spotted a suspicious Ford F-150 and immediately initiated a pursuit along Highway 71. What they didn't know was that just minutes later, it would all end in a heart-stopping spin.
Coming back out to 71. over 216.
The truck tore down the highway for miles, but officers stayed patient. Then one perfectly timed pit maneuver sent the F-150 spiraling out of control, flipping onto its roof. In under 5 minutes, the high-speed nightmare was over.
216. Hey.
Show me your hands! Hands! Show me your fucking hands! Now! On the ground! On it! On it! Get out! On the ground! Get the fuck out of the window! You got him? Hey, go grab him real quick. Go put handcuffs on him. Who else in the car besides you two?
We can't about this. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? I didn't want to...
3 suspects were taken into custody at the scene. The pickup lay wrecked and overturned in the middle of the road. The investigation is ongoing because what happened before the chase might just be the tip of the iceberg.
I didn't do anything, I promise.
Is there anybody else in? Put your fucking hands up now! Use the...
On the afternoon of November 18, 2024, Houston police received reports of 2 suspects trespassing and threatening a manager with a weapon. Officers quickly located a suspicious couple near Capitol Street.
Put your hands all the way up. All the way up. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Put your hands all the way up. I didn't tell you to move them. Clear?
Hey, chill.
You might have a gun.
I'm going to jail, Abel.
No, you're not.
I'm going to jail, Abel.
No, you're not. You don't know yet.
Mom, what did I do, sir?
You don't know. We don't know yet you're going to jail or not. Okay?
That's just my...
Things spiraled out of control when the woman started screaming and got into a scuffle with one of the officers.
You put your hands up.
Put your hands up.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your fucking hands up now. Use the...
Then the male suspect raised his hands in a way that looked dangerously like he was about to draw a weapon. Without hesitation, an officer pulled the trigger. A split-second decision, and it was all over in moments.
No, that's my bad. It's my baby.
I told you to stop fucking moving. I told you to do not fucking reach.
My bad. I thought you're my friend. My bad, G.
Both suspects sustained only minor injuries. As of now, no formal charges have been filed. And the guy? He probably thought he was reenacting an action movie, but forgot this was real life, and his co-stars were armed officers. On July 24, 2023, Milwaukee police attempted to pull over a vehicle with no license plate, but the driver suddenly sped off. What the officer didn't know was that he was dealing with 2 individuals with prior records, willing to do whatever it took to get away.
So at least 2 occupants in the car. The passengers are each around. And he's putting on his blinker.
The car blew through red lights, swerved into oncoming lanes, and hit speeds of up to 85 miles per hour, showing zero concern for public safety. But to their credit, the officers remained calm throughout the entire pursuit.
And he's going into oncoming traffic, but there's no traffic.
Might be disabled.
He's going to us for the parking.
Got a little phone call. We're going back to Telephoneville parking lot. Coming back up to Titania. Southbound Titania. We're coming back to Silver Spring or Charlotte. It's still northbound. So come into it. Gonna have to go into Fort Washington. And
He hit a wall.
The chase ended when the vehicle slammed into a wall and burst into flames.
Get on the ground now! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Don't move! Step away from the car! Step away! Keep rolling! Keep rolling! Keep rolling!
Get over here. Get over here
Keep
now.
rolling.
Get the f over here now. Over here!
Keep rolling! Keep rolling!
Amid the screaming, police pulled the father and son out of the burning car, and instead of panicking, they urgently begged officers to save their wallet.
Anybody else in the car?
No, sir.
Don't move!
Put your hand back here, man. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Are you injured?
I don't think so.
Stand up, man. I don't want this thing to explode.
My wallet was in the car.
Dead end of 7th from Capitol. That's fine, keep rolling.
But either in road.
Keep.
The father was charged with multiple offenses, including reckless endangerment, fleeing, and violating bail conditions. He received a 226-day jail sentence and a fine of over $500. The son was released at the scene with a court summons. A burning car, lives on the line. But the wallet? Top priority. Can someone please explain this to me?
Bro, please.
November 17, 2024, San Jose, California. A terrified wife calls 911. Her husband is drunk, destroying the house and threatening to kill her with a knife. Officers rush to the scene. But what they don't know is that the man inside isn't just drunk. He has a violent past. And this time, he's waiting, with a knife in hand and rage he can't control.
I'll go left, you go right?
Yep.
San Jose Police Department.
Horacio, come out with your hands up.
Horacio. San Jose Police. Here, stay out in the kitchen for me. Tu nombre? Oh, there he is. Hey, show me your fucking hands, dude. Show me your hands, man. Don't be stupid right now.
When officers enter the bedroom, they find the suspect, 44-year-old Heraclio Mejia, hiding beneath a pile of clothes. Suddenly, he lunges out with a knife, and then gunfire erupts.
Manos. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Manos arriba. Manos arriba.
He's got a knife.
Hey, get back. Get back. Get back, guys.
Sam, 3 shots fired, both fired.
Stay back.
Back up,
Move back, guys. Get out. Move back.
Around 11:50 p.m., SWAT and K-9 units are deployed. Mejia is critically wounded, transported to the hospital, then booked into the Santa Clara County Jail. If you were the officer walking into that room, what would you have done? On the morning of October 25, 2024, in Carmel, California, James Marshall, 27, showed up looking like he'd just walked off the set of a post-apocalyptic movie. Tactical vest, knife, pepper spray, crowbar, and something that looked suspiciously like a rifle. When spotted by police, he ignored commands and bolted into a backyard.
Carmel Police, you're under arrest.
Less lethal fire, still under arrest.
He's breaking into the door shed.
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Now! Do the thing!
Drop it!
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Get on the ground!
You're gonna get shot.
Drop it!
Drop it! Drop it!
No, we don't want to kill you today.
Please tell me to.
We don't want to kill you. Please.
Officers gave calm, clear warnings, but Marshall didn't just ignore them. He advanced, crowbar in hand. No one knew what the next second might bring.
Drop it!
Tasers and beanbag rounds did nothing. In the end, Officer Guevara had to charge and tackle him to the ground. Marshall was treated on scene but didn't survive. A performance taken way too far. Bro really thought he was in Call of Duty. Neighborhood Ops. Marion County, Florida. At around 5:43 p.m. on October 26, 2024, deputies discovered a man lying motionless in an open field. That man was 41-year-old James Brady. When questioned, Brady openly admitted to using drugs and even warned the deputies to lock their doors, saying he enjoyed stealing cars.
Would you call in dispatch or have one more cop come out, please?
Dispatch called me here. What is it you need?
I don't trust him.
Just minutes after that warning, Brady did exactly what he said he would. Taking advantage of a brief lapse, he jumped into a patrol vehicle, started the engine, and sped off, leaving stunned officers in disbelief. A scene straight out of a movie was unfolding, and it had only just begun.
Hey! Hey! Stop the car! Hold the station, man. The subject is on my vehicle. You could have taken today. Hey!
Brady tore through multiple streets at high speed before being brought down by a textbook pit maneuver. Officers swarmed in and took him into custody on the spot.
Okay, good. 200 and okay. Good. Do not let him get out of there.
Tell me your fucking ass!
Good, 200 and I'm okay.
We're good. Face away from it! Follow the instructions! Cut them sirens!
Cut them sirens!
We're walking out!
Brady now faces several charges, including grand theft of a law enforcement vehicle, assault on a police officer, and illegal possession of a weapon. Florida's most honest car thief? Should we give him credit for telling the truth?
We're false! There's something going on!
Pierce County, Washington. On October 23, 2024, a sergeant with the Pierce County Sheriff's Department responded to a woman's urgent call for help. She reported that a man had just jumped onto her vehicle and deliberately shattered her windshield near 152nd Street and 122nd Avenue.
Getting me to come up to him. You're under arrest, dude. I got some buddies coming. You're gonna go to jail today. You need to drop whatever's in your hand. Drop whatever's in your hand right now. Drop it.
The suspect continued provoking officers and refused to drop the sharp object in his hand. Then suddenly, he tossed a spent shell casing. Fortunately, the officers stayed calm throughout the tense encounter.
Get on the ground. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Do it. I'll shoot you. You understand that? Get on the ground. I'm shoot you if you come at me.
Hey, we're getting on primary. Go get.
Safe deployment.
You need to drop whatever's in your hand, dude.
Copy, non-compliant.
with the taser.
Yeah, we copy. Thank you, sir. Eastbound 145th.
I'm gonna tase you again, man. Get down.
Yeah, that's put on the gun. You gotta do something.
No, that's not how this works. You drop your weapon first.
I'm not gonna hold you.
What is it?
Huh?
He just tossed a casing. He just tossed the casing out of his.
Can you hear this?
What?
Don't you?
Then drop the weapons.
Get home.
No.
Yeah.
That's not how this works.
Hey.
You are under arrest, dude.
Yeah, for what?
You are under arrest for
what?
damaging that person's car back there.
They ran into me.
Then why didn't you stop?
Huh?
Then why didn't you stop? Can you go taser again?
Don't taser. I'll drop all of these.
I don't know. They're like some sort of needle things. You are under arrest.
Eventually, when he let go of the object, officers moved in and took him down. He was arrested for resisting arrest, malicious mischief, and assaulting a law enforcement officer.
Are you home? Okay, you're under arrest.
Roll him over. Roll him over. Roll over now.
Give me this hand. He tossed the casing earlier just so...
A reckless move. That ended in handcuffs. And his ride home, straight to a jail cell. Early in the morning on December 14th, 2024, in Weatherford, Texas, a woman called 911 to report she had been assaulted by a drunken man. But the real surprise? Just minutes later, the same man called back threatening to open fire on any officers who showed up. Things seemed under control until the man stepped out, gun in hand, eyes locked in defiance. Police ordered him to drop the weapon. He didn't just ignore them, he stepped closer. And then the shots rang out.
Drop it! Yeah, no, you drop it!
Drop it!
Do you think I'm gonna fall? Shots fired! Shots fired!
The suspect survived. No one else was injured. But with threats to kill police and a gun in his hand, the hospital won't be his final stop.
Tased! You're gonna get tased! Taser, taser, taser!
Sandusky County, Ohio, October 18th, 2024. Ohio State Patrol clocked a Ford Flex speeding at 90 miles per hour in a 60 zone with no rear license plate. When troopers attempted a traffic stop, the driver punched it past 100 mph. A high-speed pursuit was on.
84.5 slowing down to 62. We have the left and center lanes closed.
The Ford began to slow down as the front left tire gave out. The vehicle kept dragging forward, barely controllable.
He's going off into the grassy area here. Just west of the 81. He's off on the right side in the construction zone just east. Going into the crane area here. He's outside of traffic.
Realizing he couldn't go any farther, the suspect slammed the brakes, flung the door open, and made a run for it. But he was dead wrong.
Get him, get car, get car! You're gonna get tased! You're gonna get tased! Taser, taser, taser! Stay on the ground! Put your hands behind your back!
Seconds later, troopers deployed a taser and cuffed him on the spot. No injuries, no chaos. The threat ended cleanly.
Re-engage, do you understand? Interlock your fingers! Do not move, do you understand?
During the search, the suspect Davion Jackson admitted to carrying ammunition. No license plate, armed with ammo, and thought he could outrun the cops? Davon must have really thought he was playing GTA. Nashville, Tennessee. On October 29, 2024, Metro Nashville police pursued 22-year-old Carlos Esquivel as he recklessly drove a silver Dodge Challenger down Korean Veterans Boulevard. The patrol lights lit up behind him, but instead of pulling over, Esquivel floored it, swerving wildly between lanes.
And Carlos on the Lone Drive in Nashville, and I saw her in Bellin.
And then, bam! The Challenger slammed head-on into a police cruiser closing in. Carlos Esquivel was arrested on 4 criminal charges, including aggravated assault on a police officer. Trying to impress with donuts? Well, now the only thing impressive is his criminal record.
50, 2 cars.
March 12, 2024. In King George County, Virginia, police were pursuing a vehicle suspected of being involved in a robbery, but they had no idea the chase was about to spiral into a full-blown nightmare. The suspect's car accelerated to 124 miles per hour, even turning off the headlights to evade capture. He blew through red lights like he was racing death itself. And then the nightmare struck. At a busy intersection, the suspect's vehicle slammed into a civilian car making a turn. The impact at 109 miles per hour crushed the vehicle beyond recognition.
50, 2 cars.
I got the 1050.
Suspect vehicle's the blue one, right?
Yes! Driver, let me see your hands!
Let me see them hands! Hands!
Driver, let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands!
I got movement inside the vehicle.
Get out of the vehicle! Stand up!
Negative. 3016. Stay right there where you're at!
Both suspects turned out to be teenagers. One of them died 2 days later. No seatbelt, no airbag deployment, driving at 124 miles per hour to escape, without even buckling up. Was he a criminal or a victim of his own choices? On October 12, 2024, what began as a routine traffic stop in Bellevue, Washington was moments away from turning into a deadly encounter. Police pulled over a Mercedes with no license plates, unaware that one of the suspects was carrying a homemade explosive device. After all 4 tires were deflated with stop sticks, one suspect jumped out and ran. The other? He stayed put, and what happened next was truly shocking.
Counter 16, how much requesting state units to left on KZIO2 on portable?
So he's still rolling. I come to the couple slow pits, but not really going quick enough for him to.
After what might be the slowest Piat maneuver in history, officers finally got the driver under control. But then, he pulled out a ball with a fuse and tried to light it. The entire area was immediately placed on lockdown.
Got it.
The bomb squad discovered a second explosive device inside the car. Both were taken to a controlled detonation site, not just to see if they'd go off, but to understand how much damage they could do. The driver now faces multiple felony charges, including attempted use of explosives against law enforcement. One flick of a lighter and this could have ended in tragedy. What's your take on how the officers handled the situation?
Present with me is
July 7th, 2023, 8:13 p.m., multiple 911 calls came pouring in. Reports of a white male firing shots into the air to celebrate the new gun law. Officers quickly responded to the scene.
Police! Police! There's your hands!
Things escalated fast. The man, identified as Christian LeBeau, kept moving around and ignored all commands. Given his reckless and defiant behavior, officers were forced to open fire.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Hold the air!
No civilians were injured, but LeBeau now faces serious charges, including unlawful use of a dangerous weapon and obstructing law enforcement. The law may have changed, but he made sure the whole neighborhood heard about it in the loudest way possible.
Stop! Reach for stop!
On January 24, 2025, the DeSoto County Sheriff's Office in Florida received an urgent alert from Georgia. Matthew Stephen Raleigh, 30 years old, a registered sex offender wanted for luring a minor, was hiding in the area without having registered as required by law. An overnight manhunt was launched immediately, but it yielded no results.
Hello, how you doing?
Can I pull back here right so I can see?
Yeah, sure. My name is Deborah True, DeSoto County Sheriff's Office. All right, the reason why I pulled you over is because you failed to come to the police stop sign, at the stop sign, and you passed the stop bar. Okay. Is there any reason why?
At 2:15 a.m. the following morning, Deputy Trujillo pulled over a suspicious vehicle on Highway 72. The driver was a woman, and the passenger was a man who looked exactly like Raleigh. While Trujillo was attempting to verify the man's identity, Sergeant Nunez arrived to assist.
What'd you pull him over for?
Stop bar.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool. Very, very cool. You can step out of the car.
Do you have ID on you, bud?
Yeah.
I'm 97.
97. Arcadia Florida, 28, 27, Romeo 400, 557, 94, 3500.
1023.
Step out of the vehicle for me.
Stop! Reach for stop!
Shot fired!
Stop fire! Can't move! Stop fire!
Down! He's down!
As the female driver stepped out of the car, Raleigh suddenly drew a firearm and opened fire on Deputy Trujillo. The deputy was hit, but both he and Nunez immediately returned fire.
I'm shot! Shot fired! Man, move! Shot fired! Shots fired! I'm hit!
Get down! Nelly, get cover, Nelly! Come back here! Oh, Nelly, come back here now! Get back!
I'm hit!
Vehicle for me.
Stop!
Dashcam footage captured Raleigh exiting the vehicle and continuing to aim and fire at Sergeant Nunez. Even after being shot and falling to the ground, he kept firing. Despite his serious injuries, Deputy Trujillo managed to return fire. Raleigh was pronounced dead at the scene. Deputy Trujillo was airlifted to the hospital and is now recovering at home. The investigation concluded that both Trujillo and Nunez acted within departmental policy and state law. Sergeant Nunez has since been cleared to return to duty.
Man, move!
At 7:20 a.m. on January 26, 2025, Fresno police received an emergency report of an armed break-in at an apartment complex near the intersection of North Backer and Shaw. The 911 caller stated that they had directly witnessed 3 men, all carrying firearms, breaking into an apartment. Surveillance video captured everything. After forcing their way into the victim's apartment, one of the suspects drove their SUV into the courtyard and backed it up near the front door. Once the suspects had loaded the safe into the SUV, they quickly pulled out of the courtyard. But just then, they came face to face with Fresno police officers who had just arrived on scene. With no way out, the suspects recklessly hit the gas and fled. A breathless chase began.
Stay right there! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! I got the car on the south side. Get on the ground! Don't fucking move! They're trying to drive away. Don't move! Don't move! T-14, they're going back towards you. Stop right there! We're 11. Shots fired! Shots fired! Stop right there!
The SUV sped out of the parking lot, weaving through traffic as multiple police vehicles followed close behind. Despite repeated commands to stop, the suspects kept accelerating, ignoring every order. The situation became too dangerous to wait. Seeing no other option, one officer deliberately swerved and collided head-on with the suspect's vehicle, forcing them to stop.
Pick up, Freeze! Watch out, watch out! Down, down, food! I'm fired! Oh, God. Your hand! There's a guy in the car still!
There's another guy in the car still. Another guy in the car.
The incident ended with one officer suffering minor injuries, fortunately not life-threatening. But just 1 second more, and this armed robbery could have turned into a bloody tragedy in the middle of a residential neighborhood. The two main suspects, later identified as Amicho Mancha, 37, and Antoine Francisco Mancha, 43, were both arrested at the scene. Amicho, the driver, was wearing body armor and carrying an AR-15 rifle. He was shot while attempting to draw his weapon on the officers. He now faces serious charges: assault on a police officer, armed robbery, and illegal possession of a firearm as a convicted felon. Charges that could land him behind bars for decades. Antoine has been charged with robbery, possession of a concealed weapon, and possession of ammunition, despite his prior convictions. Both men are currently in custody awaiting trial. 3 days later, the third suspect, Aaron Gary, 28, was also arrested. He has been charged with residential robbery, bringing an end to the search for the individuals who blatantly defied the law and brought violence into a residential community. What do you think about this case? If the officers hadn't reacted in time, what could have happened to the people living nearby? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
Get on the fucking ground now! Get on the ground!
On April 20th, 2025, at approximately 1:30 a.m. in Orlando, Florida, OPD Crime Center cameras captured a violent altercation between two men outside the Thrive Cocktail Lounge on Orange Avenue. During the scuffle, detectives spotted a handgun falling from the suspect's pants. The man, later identified as 38-year-old Jonathan Angel Flores, quickly picked up the gun and tucked it back into his waistband. What happened next sent shockwaves of fear across the entire city. The crime center immediately alerted nearby patrol units.
13 north or south Orange.
608, same traffic.
Sir.
607, I'll be with them.
Sir.
The situation escalated rapidly as Flores pulled out the weapon and fired a shot into the air, directly toward a busy public area.
He's got a gun in his left hand. Red shirt, red shorts.
911 emergency. This is Tammy on a recorded line. What is the address of the emergency?
I'm downtown.
Within less than a minute, officers closed in and issued multiple commands for him to drop the weapon. But Flores ignored every single order.
I just hear people screaming as they were shooting.
Okay, and you're at Dapper Duck, you said?
Yes, correct.
Give me 1 second.
And then, with the threat of another shot looming, officers were forced to act. Multiple gunshots rang out amid panicked screams. Flores collapsed in the middle of the street. Flores was transported to Orlando Regional Medical Center, ORMC, where he was later pronounced dead. Jonathan Angel Flores was no stranger to law enforcement. He had 3 prior misdemeanor arrests, all drug-related. None of the officers were injured. All involved were placed on paid administrative leave pending investigation. Austin, Texas, at 9:50 a.m. on May 17, 2025, 911 dispatchers received a series of frantic calls from the area of 1700 West William Cannon Drive. In those calls, multiple witnesses described a disturbing scene. A man in a wheelchair, silently positioned in the middle of the road, with a black handgun resting on his lap. The armed individual was quickly identified as Danny Palomino. Without delay, Austin police deployed multiple units to the scene.
Get it. Get it. 2210, direction of fire is going to be westbound. He's in the middle lane. Stop, sir! Stop! Stop where you're going! Stop! Frank 210, he is going eastbound on the north curb line. Direction of fire, still going to be westbound. I got a lot of traffic. There is what appears to be a black pistol in the middle of his lap. He tried covering up when he saw me. Stop! Put your hands up! Put your hands up!
When ordered to stop, Palomino ignored the commands and continued moving. Officer Jackson followed closely behind while issuing verbal orders for nearby bystanders to evacuate the area. Suddenly, Palomino turned around, pulled out the black handgun, and pointed it directly at Officer Jackson. Faced with a clear and imminent threat, the officer was forced to open fire to ensure safety.
What's the gun? Drop the gun! Let me see your hands! Drop the gun! Hands up!
Palomino was immediately transported to South Austin Hospital. Despite emergency medical efforts, he did not survive. Fortunately, no officers or civilians were injured. However, the incident left behind troubling questions. A man in a wheelchair, for reasons unknown, carried a replica handgun and displayed threatening behavior in the middle of a public street. What made him act this way? Was he reaching out for help or intentionally heading toward a tragic end? This was a situation no one wanted, and it serves as a somber reminder of the complexities that can lie hidden within a person. Things we often cannot see from the outside. What do you think about the officer's decision in this situation? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments.
Let me see your hands! Drop the...
In May 2023, police in Chippewa County, Wisconsin, received a series of threatening messages targeting the local courthouse. The sender was Harley Alcala, 39 years old, who was scheduled to appear in court for a custody hearing. One day before the hearing, he posted on Facebook, "1:30 tomorrow, I'm coming to get my daughter. Either I walk out with her, or I die. Or they all do." The violent posts, some directed at the judge, forced the courthouse into immediate lockdown. The next morning, police traced Harley's phone and found him speeding down U.S. Highway 53, heading straight toward Chippewa County. A high-risk highway pursuit began immediately.
You moving around in there? Yep. Right, he did. Driver! Turn your vehicle off! Do it now! Turn your vehicle off! Throw the keys out the window! Drop them on the ground!
When signaled to pull over, Harley refused to cooperate. He barricaded himself inside, repeatedly reaching into the front compartment, leaving officers unsure whether he was armed. Inside the vehicle was a dog named Zeus, while Harley filmed the police, yelled over the wind, and ignored all commands.
We're not going to follow you anymore. You need to step out and talk to us. Harley, I can't hear anything you're saying.
Negotiators took turns trying to talk him down, emphasizing that no one wanted violence. But Harley remained defiant, insisting he had done nothing wrong and had no reason to exit the vehicle.
He's wanting to talk. If we can just keep him talking. Well, maybe that's something we can still do. We can still go to court. You seem like a good dad.
Clarkson Road up there with the multi-launcher.
What do you think? I mean, we can pop a couple rounds into his car. He's got a dog in here. Or you want to wait for the team to roll up with a bearcat?
With negotiations dragging on for over 90 minutes, traffic paralyzed, and the risk level escalating, law enforcement determined they could no longer delay. They were forced to deploy non-lethal measures to contain and end the standoff.
Go ahead and deploy. Copy, deploy now.
I got at least one in there.
He got the window up, but we did get some pepper inside.
Other side's open. Passenger side, window's open.
Windows open.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
He's coming out. Doors opening.
Put your hands up! Take your seatbelt off and come out! Take your seatbelt off and come out! One at a time.
With your right hand, undo your seatbelt.
We won't hurt him! We won't hurt him! We won't undo your...
Pepper. Break it on that window.
Undo your seatbelt now.
Now, do your seatbelt!
Who's got command? You got it, Bovey. Who's got command? Harley.
Come on! Harley!
Keep your hands up.
Harley!
Come to us.
Harley!
We won't hurt him.
Harley, walk!
Come here. Come on.
Yep, come here. I know, come here.
Come here. Turn around. Face away from us.
Around.
We won't.
We got zips. We got cuffs.
After being taken into custody, Harley repeatedly begged officers not to hurt his dog. For over 90 minutes, he had shown little concern for the animal's safety. Only after being subdued did he suddenly express worry, as if remembering, too late, that he was a responsible pet owner.
He's got an end. He's my best friend. He's been with me every day since he was...
They'll get him safe, okay? They'll get him.
Harley Alcala was charged with multiple serious offenses: terrorist threats, assaulting an officer, making computer-based threats, and violating bail conditions. Although his bond was initially set at $100,000 USD, it was later reduced to $2,000 USD. Still, he reoffended and was arrested again while undergoing treatment at a mental health facility in Texas. The two cases were consolidated for trial. The court found Harley guilty of 3 felony charges, while other counts were dismissed but retained in the record. He was not sentenced to immediate imprisonment, but was placed on 4 years of probation. If he violates the terms, he will serve 180 days in jail. What do you think about the situation and how the officers handled it? Leave your thoughts in the comments. 4 a.m., Menasha, Wisconsin. Police got a call about some clowns chasing cars through the streets like a low-budget horror flick. When officers arrived, they found 2 men ages 20 and 29 dressed as clowns, and a 26-year-old woman chauffeuring them around town.
Guys, make sure to keep your hands where we can see them, all right?
217 down there.
What seemed like a dumb prank quickly turned darker. Turns out the older guy and the woman had left their 4-year-old kid home alone to go live their best clown life. Ever wonder why your parents lost custody of you? In this case, all it took was a clown suit.
Wisconsin Auto.